Everything we offer at All About Wraps. Contact us today to see what we can do for your team. Give us a call, 410-903-3302. Email us at allaboutraps@hotmail.com and visit us on Facebook at All About Wraps.
CrateInsider.com is your one source for crate racing tech and more. Whether you currently race with a crate engine or you are thinking about getting into the sport, our website has what you need. CrateInsider.com has tech videos, interviews with experts, and the best products in the industry. Dyno tested and proven, so we know they are the best products for crate engines. Visit CrateInsider.com today to get on the fast track to victory lane.
This is Finish Line.
Gonna stay on the air with you until 1 o'clock on this Thursday, June 13th. A lot of great things happen in the world of racing that we were talking about. Of course, the Cup Series is off for Father's Day. You got the Thunder Valley Nationals at Bristol Dragway. You've got the NASCAR Gander Outdoor Truck Series and the NASCAR Xfinity Series at Iowa Speedway for a doubleheader. The ARCA Series, the ARCA Menard Series on MAV TV will be at Madison, Wisconsin tomorrow night. You got the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series right in my back door. The only time that they make a visit into the Carolina area is tonight. The Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, Dunn Benson Ford Wayne Gray Sr. Memorial Tribute will be, of course, at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. Tomorrow night, they will be, of course, at Cherokee Speedway in Gaffney, South Carolina. Saturday night, they will be at Smoky Mountain Speedway in Maryville, Tennessee. The triple swing for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Check out my buddy James Essex, Rick Swally, and all the great people there. Also, Toccoa's running big races. Livonia's running races. Dixie, Sonoa. Go out and support everything going on in the Southeast. And, of course, the big one coming up on Saturday night, the 43rd running of the USA 100. Wesley Outland back here with you. Final segment of Finish Line on the program. And we're going to go to the phone lines here and talk to our final guest. Talk about his 2019 racing season. Finally broke through in the fast track victory lane on Memorial Day weekend, winning the Triple Crown finale. In addition to that, he's also won the following weekend at Toccoa Raceway. He's been running on the Summer Shootout Series, the Bojangles Summer Shootout Series at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and so many great things that this young man has been able to do racing. And we're going to go to the phone lines here and join him as our final guest on the program. We're going to go to Charlotte, North Carolina, and we are going to speak to the new kid. That is Carson Ferguson of the Rocket XR100. Carson, welcome to Finish Line, buddy. Good afternoon to you.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Always great talking to you. Talk about how 2019's been for you, and you had some pretty big highs and lows, more highs in 2018, but it looks like the first half of 2019 is looking really good for the new kid.
Yeah, we didn't want 2018 to end with how good we were running at the end, but this year started off a little rocky, but we've been able to straighten things out here lately.
You definitely have, and with that, you have been doing a phenomenal job. Just talk a little bit about your racing career, how you got started, and, of course, why you enjoy running on the Fast Track Pro Late Model program so much, and other pro racing series programs also.
We started off in go-karts, and my grandpa and my dad raced, and so it's kind of in the family, so... I started go-karts and then went to Bandoleros and Legends and now dirt track.
Definitely, and of course, mentioned a lot of great things. Matter of fact, next week on Finish Line, Mackie Flood will talk about the Carolina Charlotte Karting Nationals for WKA that's going to be at the dirt track. And in addition to running fast track this year, I know you're gunning for that national championship. How cool was it to win Memorial Day weekend at Friendship? And I'm also happy to announce that track's going to be back opening again.
Yeah, I'm glad to see us opening back up. It's definitely a home track with it only being about an hour away from us. But Memorial weekend went good. didn't really have the wins that we thought we should have had with how fast we were. I think we're a little better than Michael the first race, but he was able to have the clean air, and then the second race we broke a shock, but was able to finish fourth. And then the Sunday's races, they went good, and
right.
I think Michael was a little better than us in the second race, but I had the clean air, so dirt so much depended on your air and really just track position. So it's really the luck of how good you did in qualifying that determined everything.
Yeah, definitely, and of course, the way the field was set up was based off of qualifying because we did not have a heat races or consies or anything like that. So, basically, again, the way that you qualified, and it was kind of a unique qualifying session because the first lap of qualifying is for race number 1, the second lap of qualifying was for race number 2, and that's basically what happened. You had kind of a mediocre lap on lap 1, but a stellar lap on that second lap, and that puts you on the pole for the second race.
Yeah, I think Michael got us beat by a couple hundredths on the first lap, and second lap, I think he tried something different or didn't hit his line right or something, and he qualified third. But it was really whoever beat who into turn 1 the first race was really going to win it with how equal me and him were, and the second race, I was able to qualify pole and get a jump on Benji and hold Michael off, and he's really been hot here lately with how good he's been running. So,
right.
With his win at Charlotte and ultimately almost sweeping the weekend at Friendship, it was definitely the second. I had that playing in my mind over and over again. That second race, definitely didn't want him winning all 4.
Yeah, again, we are talking with the new kid, Carson Ferguson, 00 Rocket XR1, getting ready for Jamaica Saturday night, the USA 100. You're going to be there. You're in the points for the national championship and preparing for the 50,000 to win world championship. How excited are you to go to Bill Sawyer's Virginia Motor Speedway this Saturday night?
Oh, I'm really excited. We went there last year for the first time at the world championships, and we ran I think I passed Ivy for 10th place on the last lap, so we were good. We learned a lot since then, and I've got a lot more seat time. So with my cousin's dad being there, we'll be I struggle a little bit making decisions with how far to go and how much the track changes just from having a lack of experience at the track and on the dirt. So each race we're getting better, and there's definitely going to be good cars there. So I think this will be a good kind of see how good we are with our baseline, and we tried some things the past couple of weeks that we've really picked up on and found a lot of speed in the car. So I think there's still more speed to be found, and
right.
We're trying to just figure everything out, but there's going to be a lot of good cars there this weekend, so we'll see how we stack up for the 50.
Yeah, and of course, Matt Long won this race last year. It's going to be, of course, a big event, 20,000 win Ultimate Super Late Model Series, 3,000 win Fast Track Racing Series National Tour, and again, a preparation, so to speak, for the 50,000 win Fast Track World Championship. That'll be on MAV TV, also in September, broadcast in October on MAV TV. So, again, a lot of big opportunities here for you. You mentioned your cousin, Chris Ferguson from Mount Holly, North Carolina, car number 22. He got himself a 4th place finish in the Dirt Late Model Dream at Eldora Speedway last Saturday night. Are you getting amped up and looking forward to having the opportunity to run supers or to be able to run at Eldora sometime one day, Carson?
Yeah, of course, whenever you're racing, the goal is to get to that point, and then you get to the highest level of whatever you're doing. So,
right.
Super late models is definitely the highest level of their late models. So, I definitely would love to go run supers one day, and especially at Eldora. That's just to take a lap around there would be amazing. But yeah, Chris did really good. They have their Scott Bloomquist car hooked up here lately. So
that's right.
I know they wanted a couple positions more, but for a small team, that's definitely a big step in the right direction for them.
Yeah, Carson, and I've said this several times as well in regards to Chris Ferguson, super great kid, or young man for that matter. And I have said this, if he had the top-notch equipment that I think he's starting to turn things around here now with, but I've seen that kid I've seen Chris do so many phenomenal things on such a tight budget, underfunded team, low staff, family organization, that if he had a national ride like a Rocket House car or for Richards or Herb or Brandon Shepard or any other company of that matter in the dirt world, I think Ferguson could be a contender on the national level. Definitely.
Yeah, they've got the equipment now. I think they have for the past couple of years, but the biggest thing with him is just bad luck. He can't seem to catch a break, but their whole crew works full-time jobs and so does he. So it's definitely hard to get people to go every race and show up to the track, which I think is the case for everybody. But he's really good at promoting himself and using social media to his advantage. And I think everybody can see how good he is with that and getting himself out there. I definitely wish I could do a better job of that, but he does a good job marketing himself and getting the sponsors that he needs. And you can never have too much sponsorship, but every little bit goes a long way for people like us.
Completely understand that. A couple more minutes before we part ways with Carson Ferguson. Going a little bit into overtime for you here on, again, Fox Sports Radio's Finish Line podcast show. Remember, the replay for this show and all other previous episodes are available using the hashtag Finish Line on all of your podcast replay outlets. Everything from SoundCloud to Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, you name it, they've got it. And, of course, the official websites are, of course, in the archives at crnsports.org. Carson, you won the East Coast Rumble last year. You got the heavyweight championship belt of the world. You've done good with Fast Track this year. You're in a very nice spot running for not only the national championship, but also contending for the Rookie of the Year title as well. How special would it be being the first ever, or being a Fast Track rookie / national champion if it comes to that at the end of the year?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. This is my first year really being able to tour and really follow a series. We tried to last year, the last couple races, once we got a new car and got some more sponsorship. But we had some big sponsors step up, Hoopart Grading, the Racing Warehouse, ProFab, Carolina Roofing Group. They,
right.
Like I said, a lot of sponsors, no matter how much they give, it goes a long way for a team like us. So we were able to chase a championship this year, and we're still at the point where if something big happened, it would take us out, maybe for a race or two. But we're playing each race by race, and we definitely had the luck on our side this year. And we're not giving up, but it's gonna. Luckily, with Fast Track, they have a lot of championships within the championship, like the Rookie of the Year, National Weekly. I think that's a really cool deal, and once we get more races under our belt, I think we'll be up there in the National Weekly points as well, with 2 fourths and 2 seconds and 2 wins. So definitely looking to carry our momentum throughout the year.
Again, Carson Ferguson will be at the USA 100 this weekend at Virginia Motor Speedway. And, of course, in addition to that, Carson, you also are now running back at Charlotte at the Summer Shootout Series, where we're kind of like you got your career started with Legends and Bandoleros. Talk about how that came about, and are you going to go for the full schedule this year for that event?
Yeah, we're looking forward to going to all 10 races, 8 weeks at Charlotte, and that's where I cut my teeth and got all my short track experience on the asphalt side of things. And I raced for Tim Latiga and Timmy and Cheryl. I raced with them in 2014. Kind of took a break for a couple years and tried to focus on dirt a little bit. And then we went back last year. We ran 2 races. Once out of Atlanta for a regional qualifier, and we won that, and then we went to Las Vegas for the Legend Nationals and was able to win there. So I I got to thank the Laticas for always having that door open for me. And, we're decided to run a shootout this year with it being on Monday and Tuesday, so it's not really interfering with